Well, I'm so happy to be returning home with a crown. Kasi mag-iisa lang po ako sa Cambodia. So ngayon naman, nauwi ko na yung corona. Finally!
Yeah.
So unreal. It's so unreal. I have to touch it to remember it's there.
Ikaw daw ang sinihatan sa back-back na
Really?
Venezuela.
I'm very flattered. I'm very flattered. But I hope that it proves that Philippines is consistently the beauty powerhouse of the world. Totoo naman, you being one of them.
Anong naging game plan?
I just wanted to take it one step at a time and really put my best foot and the Philippines' best foot forward. And I wanted to tell my story as authentic as I could. Because syempre growing up, I felt like being a provinciana was something that was not my advantage. But this time, I really took it upon myself to push and be vulnerable and to share my story, hoping that people will see themselves in it as well. And people in Cambodia could relate to it too. Kasi parang nandito lang ako when I was there. Kasi maganda din yung dagat nila, maganda din yung mga tao nila, super friendly din, super welcoming, at ang daming Pilipino sa Cambodia.
So na-feel mo yung bayanihan spirit din ng mga Pilipino.
Yes.
Cheers.
Hindi lang sa mga Pilipino, sa mga Cambodians din. In fact, at the very end of the pageant, sila yung nag-chant ng Philippines. Ang ganda talaga.
Sabi mo mag-saya?
I was alone competing, but syempre my team got up around like the second to the last day. And I didn't get to spend so much time with them, syempre kasi we were busy with rehearsals, and we only had 9 days for the pageant. So we had so many things to do last minute and everything. I was kind of nervous because there were so many things to pull off. Even though it was a last minute appointment, I still wanted to be very extra with the costume, with the gown. And I'm happy it turned out okay naman. And I'm so happy for the support of all the Filipinos. I was not expecting. The only thing I can see on my feed right now is my face. But it's not just in the Philippines. It's also happening in Latin America and I'm overwhelmed by the support. Like I didn't imagine it would be this much.
You've waited for this for so long. You've
Yeah.
waited for this. Can you
Yeah.
say that?
I have waited for this for very, very long. Not for an international crown. I've never gone so far as to dream that yet because I haven't ever won a national crown.
What's next for you?
What's next? I'm very focused with working with Universal Women for their next goal. I think this project really is the new era of beauty because they champion genuine inclusivity. We were just talking about it last night. We want to see more moms, more women who are established, who have careers. I think women are far more beautiful when they've had the chance to mature and grow into themselves. So that's something that we really want to spread the word on. And I hope this year we can visit even more countries and get more people on board and join us in the new era of beauty.
Maria,
Thank you.
how does it feel to be the first how does it feel to be the first universal woman title holder from the Philippines?
Siyempre, I feel a little bit surprised kasi it's the first time we've sent the delegates, so I was really managing my expectations. I didn't know what the pageant was all about, what type of winner they're looking for. Obviously, I've met Valentina, but we're very far, like in person, like in terms of like physical description. I think in terms of personality, we're almost the same person.
What do you think the judges, the organizers saw in you that made them give you the crown?
What they were saying to me again and again throughout the whole competition was like they felt I was just being myself, which I really always am. I don't think I can hide it. I don't think I can hide my feelings towards things, and I was genuinely very excited to be in the competition. From the moment I met the first candidate from Vietnam, I learned she was a designer. She works with indigenous communities as well. Like even the first handful of conversations I had was already so enriching, and it didn't take me long to realize that maybe these people really mean what they're advocating, or what their advocacy is. They mean what they're preaching.
Was there a strategy for you that you did during the competition? May mga binigay ba tips sa ALB or kasi because this is the first time our country joined this pageant. We don't know anything what the organization is looking for in a winner.
Sabi niya, ibigay mo na lahat. Ibigay mo na lahat. Opo, kasi ano na, 30 na ako. Meron pa bang natira dyan? Di ba? From my into the national.
Nag-save na ba sa sarili ko na ikaw?
I honestly, Lysandra, if you're watching this, I love you. My first runner-up. She's the funniest girl ever. We don't speak the same language, but I understand her sometimes. When we were holding hands, she was saying, it's you," and all of the candidates were yelling Philippines from the moment that the top five finished answering the question. So, parang I didn't want to feel like it was too good to be true because there were so many times already in my pageant life that I thought na eto na talaga and then hindi nangyari and oh my god, the heartbreak was just
May idea ka na ba what we for the next one?
yes, actually my struggle now is trying to find time for everything. We have trips. I don't know how many of the trips I can share yet, but I wasn't supposed to come to the Philippines first. I was supposed to spend it on another continent entirely, and then move to another continent for a month, and then come back home. But I felt like I wanted to come home.
Yeah.
I feel like the Philippines got a crown, so we need the crown home.
Okay.
Oo, sobrang ganda sila. Hindi pa nga ako natulog, may plano na.
Oh.
May plano na.
Excited ka umuwi.
Oo, sabi ko, they called me in the morning. Akala ko parang, okay, Facebook lang. I'm gonna say thank you to everyone. And then, yung pumisig ako, tumawag na yung office, sabi nila, ganito yung homecoming ko dito. Sabi ko, ang dami.
Kailan siya? Kailan ka mangyayari?
Kailan?
Soon, within the next, after Semana Santa, we'll be having it after Semana Santa. Stay tuned for updates on Imperial Pageant Circle.
Okay. Next question. How does it feel na na-experience mo na always last tinatawag ang Philippines sa
Sanay na ako dyan.
first cut, second cut? So, kumusta?
First of all, sabi ko sa sarili ko, ay salamat hindi ako number one. Kasi number one ako sa Miss World always
Okay.
sa lineup, di ba?
Okay.
And I was dying, changing my hair, running around in MOA to the other side. So parang now I was like, at least last ako, so makapaghanda naman ako. I can rehearse my blocking in the back. Tapos poise lang ng poise. Sabi ko, sige na lang, at least if hindi ka tatawagin, di ba? Poise pa rin.
Okay. Maria, your message to your fellow aspiring beauty queens, Filipino beauty queens na they tried once, twice, and thrice, and then just like you, nakailang beses din na nag-join sa national pageant. Message mo for them.
The biggest lesson I learned from this is kahit gaano tayo ma-feel na ready na tayo for a pageant or a crown, hindi talaga tayo yung judge dyan. Hindi din yung mga hurado. It's really in God's perfect timing when you're ready for it. Kahit hindi mo ma-imagine. When I got offered the appointment, I almost said no. I'm like, is it too late? I'm over it na, di ba? Tapos bigla lang, parang, okay, what if we do it one last time? Kasi feeling ko naman, maybe we have a little something left in the tank, di ba? Minsan, save the best for last. Are you wearing the original crown? This is the original crown. This is the same crown that Valentina came to the Philippines.
How much is it?
Sorry?
How much is it value?
I'm scared to know the number. I need to get insurance, yeah. One thing that I want to tell you all about the crown actually though is that every single gemstone on the top that the lady is holding represents a continent. And Asia is represented by topaz. Coincidentally, the stone that is also used on my Universal Woman Philippines crown. Yeah.
How about your family?
Oh, they were jumping.
Nanood sila.
Yes. Both my dads, my biological dad and AOP. They were like jumping like crazy. Oh, Philippines! I've never seen them like that before.
Maria.
Sorry, yes.
Sinabi naman sa'yo ng organizer, right?
Yes. I think during the press con they mentioned that it was $20,000 US. Plus, you would get a portion of there would be a fee for everything that the queen does during her week. And I believe, I don't know how the commission works, but it will be split between the organization and the race.
Maria, when you
Alexander will. Yeah. Sorry, Adam.
what were you in Venezuela? What were you feeling when you were holding Venezuela's hands towards the last dying moments of the competition?
In fairness, minimanifest namin yun.
Yes! I mean, were you both close to each other?
Yes. Nag-sign language lang kami. I speak a little Spanish now because of her. She's the funniest girl ever. She's so funny and para siyang Amazona. And she has such a pure heart. And she reminds me a lot of Gazini. So parang nag-click kami right away. And yung nag-rehearse kami, lagi siyang nagsabi na Venezuela, Venezuela. So nag-selfie kami, nagsabi sa amin na naman namin Venezuela. Tapos kami naman last natawag, di ba? So when we were heading backstage, sabi niya, Venezuela, Venezuela. Sabi ko, okay, manifest, manifest. So yung kami na lang dalawa natira, sabi niya, it's gonna be you, it's gonna be you, it's gonna be you. Sabi ko, no, kaya nga you can see me like nodding my head. Kasi I was like, stop saying that, Cassandra. Mamaya na, kasi marinig naman namin.
At what point did you realize you were a favorite during the competition?
I didn't realize. Am I? Kasi ako minstar. Pero, na-feel ko naman sa lahat ng mga supporters, yung mga, kumbaga kapag dumating kami sa isang venue, ang dami talagang naghanap ng Philippines. Kapag, like, even the Cambodians, gagawin sila parang, Philippines! Where's Philippines? Mabuhay! Mabuhay! Ganda. Ang saya pala ng feeling na ikaw yung nakasuot ng sash ng Philippines.
You not just only won, but you also made history by coining the back-to-back win of Venezuela. So, yeah. How do you feel about it?
I'm always happy to contribute to the history of my country. Pero it was a battle that was well fought, I think. And I think it is. I want to say that maybe it's a coincidence, but I don't want to take away from the effort of both of these countries when it comes to training their women, because Venezuela is a pageant powerhouse as well. So I wasn't surprised that it was the both of us there, and I would have been okay, like if it turned out any other way. Because diba, if you're gonna be first runner-up, you want it to be someone that you respect, and I respect Venezuela.
Maria, it's a bit cliche question, but what have you learned from competition?
What I have learned from the competition, I think this was an affirmation to be present all the time. The last time I had joined the pageant, I wanted to win so bad that I was no longer paying attention to making genuine connections with the women I was competing against. But this time I learned so much from them. Even after the competition, I was telling India, the winner of our social project, like, please, let's go to India, let's do your project. I took time to speak to them, and I learned that all of their projects are amazing. Like India knows, for example, that if you give vitamins to a woman at a certain term in her pregnancy, you can prevent cleft palate. Genius! Like, this is amazing. Like, spending time with women like this is what I want to do at this point in my life. And I'm happy to support all of their advocacies the next few years.
Maria.
Oh, I noticed it way after already. No. I think it was the incident. I believe so. Maybe when I sat down on one of the stage chairs, since you know the backstage rush. But we were able to take it off the man, and like, oh my god, when I saw it, I know everybody was worried if I injured myself. My only concern was, oh my gosh, this is couture. That happened. 90 came second. but I'm happy to report, I think it was just a mistake. I'm okay.
Maria, for those who would like to follow your footsteps next year, what do you think are the qualities that the next Filipina should possess?
I think now more than ever is the time for us to pay attention to our advocacies. Our country is taking a turn for the better and focusing on more sustainable practices, not just in tourism but also in our economy. So I think we should promote, support, and create businesses that advocate for sustainability, that have good social impact, and that really embrace inclusivity. Because we're the ones, it starts with us. It really does start with us. The people who consume all of the goods. And
I'm just curious because it's open to transgender passport.
yes,
So, okay na ba kahit wala kang yung passport sa or
Yeah. you don't need to provide food.
So,
That's what inclusivity is all about. Yeah.
sa passport. So, okay na kahit
Yes, of course. Because you are not the information on the paper. You are your identity. So how you identify. I like vanilla ice cream. No one can tell you that. Passports can tell you that. So yes, we're open to that. We don't need to provide. I think it's a personal matter.
no passport lang kasi naman sa passport. So, what do you think ba sa universal?
I asked Valentina because she was asking the first one, not for us.
One photo lang. One photo, Maria.
Okay lang without bouquet.
Pa,